जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello, very good evening, everyone who have joined us today in this webinar. This is a special webinar which we have organized today for independent franchise consultant, wherein we are looking forward for some passionate people, passionate professionals who are willing to start their own consulting practice. So Franchise India is 25-year-old company. We are a complete franchise authority company where we help investors how to start your new business. And we also are helping all the companies at startup level, at mid segment and large corporates also who want to expand business through franchise route. Franchise India is, as I said, largest platform where we are working in three parameters. One is the investment. So we help investors to invest in the right business opportunities for them. The second is we also help in the scaling of the business. So how to scale up your business. And third is if you have any existing business, how to exit out of that business. So Franchise India is, as I said, 97 cities we have network, independent franchise consultants network. And how we are operating, we will discuss this opportunity today further. We also will discuss what Franchise India journey has been till now, last 25 years, what we have done, why we have started this brokerage business, consulting business, why there is a requirement of further people who are looking forward for joining us, and how we are going to take it up further. So today we have joined our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria also, and our managing director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. We will set up the perspective first, and then after that, we'll also open the presentation, and we will help you to understand what is an opportunity, how is the structure, and what is the journey of independent franchise consultant in different parameters. So please be there and use Q&A box for all your questions and queries, which is there in on your bottom. So we are not having any opportunity here to raise the hand. Please use the Q&A box to have your questions, which we will be asking you time to time. So please stay tuned for next 50 minutes, and we'll take you through the presentation as well. Over to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining, sir.
Thank you, Sanjay, and welcome, friends. Welcome to a very, very special webinar, where we share a very special opportunity of becoming an independent franchise consultant with Franchise India. As Sanjay introduced me, I'm the chairman of the group. Franchise India was started by me in 1999. Rather, I started in 98 when I started working out of US and tried to bring American companies to India. But Franchise India has just entered 25th year. So 25 years in franchising is a long journey. And recently, if you go on Google and search my name and things, there was a big article which is published that the time of franchising has just come. So this is probably the best time in franchising where we're passing through. While we have done 25 years, a long journey to become world's largest franchise solution company. We started very modest with a very small team. We are very proud today. We are a 1,200 people company spread in 95 cities and also 6 overseas countries. We run in GCC, which is through our Dubai office. We run Asia through our Singapore office. We do a UK, London to our European operations, and we have 2 joint ventures in US. So very spread group. But what we have done in India makes us proud, because 25 years is not a small journey, but it is a journey where we help millions of entrepreneurs in starting their dream business. And this was actually the problem I started from. I was myself struggling to find the right business for myself. And I felt that there are so many people out there who are like me, who are looking to start a business. And especially look at what is happening around you. So there's a nice article which has come where I've quoted that in the times of recession, in the times of layoffs, in the times of disparity and all these things happening around economic disasters, franchising actually grows, because people, when they lose jobs, they have nothing much as a career option. They would start getting into franchise business. Rather, I was telling Sonia today that Adani's share dropped 50%. And stock market, people are scared to invest. And so a lot of people would take the money out of stock market because it's a very volatile, and they would get into active businesses. It's a good time for active businesses. People would not really would have to work hard to create their own businesses where they can work and create more value. And this is where the foundationally we come out of recession. We never stay in recession. Recessions are overtaken by small businesses when they perform, and then they create further employment, and we come out of that. So we are in a exactly perfect time where I see many things happening in the country, and why franchising would become a phenomenal marketplace in India. One, there are a lot of businesses which are out there who want to scale, and franchising is the best scale strategy, especially a country like India, which is very complex, multiple countries, languages, religion, culture. So you need to run franchising for scaling your businesses. That's one part. And second is the entrepreneurial demand. Where in the world we will have such a large entrepreneurial demand that almost every home has somebody who's seeking to start a business. It can be anybody who has 5 lakh rupees in pocket, maybe coming out of college and wants to start a business. And it can be a large corporate wants to diversify and look at a business opportunity of 500 crores, 1,000 crores. And that's what Franchise India does. Franchise India helps people to start businesses as low as 5-10 lakh rupees and as high as running a 5-star or a super specialty hospital, which can be 100, 200, 300 crore or even more. So this is a spectrum we work on. And this spectrum, friends, is the largest marketplace in the world now. So it's one of the largest marketplaces. I mean, obviously, US leads in franchising. They are still the biggest market, but India is a second market after US. And we also have enough opportunities. We have about 12,000 brands actively franchising. We're also very proud at Franchise India that out of the 12,000 actively franchising brands, we would have worked with about 90% of them. Rather, I would say almost about 70% of all these brands which are now franchising, Franchise India has worked with them to make them franchise ready and then get into franchise. There's so many people, so many companies at a very, very early stage. They come to us. Like a company, I would give you an example, a company like Ferns and Petals. It's a flower shop, a simple flower shop. Now the largest flower shop in the country was incubated and started by us. But you take another example, is called Lenskart. Lenskart is the largest eyewear company in India, as done by us. Natural Salons. It was the largest salon company in India, done by us. So you keep naming by category, and you will find that the largest companies, the preschool, the biggest preschool company in the country, Eurokids was done by us. Kidsy was done by us. So if you go in each category, you'll find Franchise India has a role to do that. Even it comes down to Reliance Petrol Pumps or Tata Chroma or any other opportunity, all are done by Franchise India. We are very, very proud that we work in stages where companies are looking for hyperscale and they come to us. Recently, we started with a 24/7 convenience store business, and we have a target to achieve 300 stores in 3 months. That's the kind of rollout which we're looking at. So friends, this is a phenomenal opportunity to partner with Franchise India, the most experienced and the largest franchise company in the world, to work at 3 things, which Sanjay was saying. One, investments, help people to invest into businesses, start new businesses, help people to invest into startups, help people to invest into even running businesses. That's the investment platform. Second is scaling, helping companies to scale. So we help companies to scale, which is through franchising. We consult them, we advise them and take them to scale. And the third is we help even businesses and entrepreneurs to exit their existing business. And you will ask yourself, is there any other company doing that? Is there too much of competition? The good news is we have been doing 25 years. We have become the largest company, but there's still zero competition. Zero competition. And it's not that people have not tried or they didn't want to get into this space. Everybody wanted to get into this space because it looks very attractive. There can be, when you want to buy a property, there are 1 million property brokers. If you want to buy anything in stock market, insurance, you'll find another 1 million people. But when you want to buy an active business, a new business, there is nobody. So it surprises you that why nobody thought what Franchise India thought, but it's not easy. It's like building an exchange. You need to have a lot of companies' portfolio to really take it to the market. Otherwise, you have no use. Really, if I go to an investor, I can be most experienced, but if I don't have a portfolio to offer, I'm nobody, right? So that's what Franchise India does. When you join Franchise India and become an independent franchise consultant, we give you 2 banks. One bank is the brands. We provide you 750 active companies, any given point in time, exclusively represented by us, which you start representing in your region. Now, it creates a lifetime work to assemble 2,750 companies, right? And then we also provide you the leads, which means qualified, filtered, qualified leads every month to you. We also give you a platform. So our events, 20 events every single month, as small as Jamshedpur's and as big as Delhi and Bombay, Bangalore, wherever. Every month, 20. And then we provide you phenomenal amount of other marketing, support, structure, and so on and so forth. So with that, you get ready, but you're still not ready because you need a lot of mentoring and training. That also Franchise India provides you. So friends, I wanted to come and join this webinar to welcome you personally. If you are somebody who feels himself or herself qualified to be a consultant and you feel that you want to add value to people's entrepreneurial journey, then you belong to becoming an independent franchise consultant. And it's fun. It's fun. I do it 365 days, no holidays, because I love it. And the same is my team. They all love what they do. And that's why we are able to create millions of entrepreneurs around us. And now we have a mission. We have a different mission for the next 25 years. We call democratizing entrepreneurship. That if you want to become an entrepreneur, we will do the rest. We'll give you an opportunity, but we'll also provide you funding. So that would really democratize entrepreneurship in this country. And that's my personal dream. And I'm working on that. I'm working with institutions. I'm working with bankers. I'm working with NBFCs, even policymakers to really democratize entrepreneurship in the country. So friends, I will now pass it on to Sonia. Sonia is a managing director and she's the one who founded this whole business of business broking. And she will give her experience, how it started, how the journey of Franchise India really started. Then we'll go back to Sanjay. Sanjay runs this company called Franchise India Consultants, a very senior colleague of ours. Me, Sanjay, and Sonia have been together for almost 2 decades and working together. And then we have 2 other colleagues of ours, Raja, who's a little injured, but he can still smile. And so Raja joins us from Chennai. And then we have Arup. Arup is a senior member. Now he can hear. So he is based out of Delhi, looks after most of the India. And then we have Anurag, who joins us from Calcutta. Anurag, you can also smile. You just got married.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Okay. Over to you, Sonia. And you can lead the discussion. Thank you, friends. And I would take your leave. And please use the Q&A box and ask us questions. The one thing I leave it with you, a good consultant is not somebody who has all the answers, but he has always good questions to ask. So ask your good questions. Go out and ask. Then only you really demonstrate that you can be a good consultant. Thank you very much. Over to you, Sonia.
Thank you, friends. Again, a very good evening. I see a lot of you have already joined, but I'd like to reiterate, this session is all about, how we can partner with each other. So as many questions as you can ask and as much as engagement that we can do in the next 45 odd minutes, I think that would be a great value add for both our times. And just to add on maybe and even extend to what Mr. Maria talked about, the opportunity at large, and I would say industry at large. So we'll discuss today, on what is the opportunity to partner with Franchise India. So what is the IFC opportunity, independent franchise consultant opportunity? And more importantly, what is the opportunity which sits in your micro market, right? Second, we'll also cover about Franchise India and our platform at large. Third would be the industry, which is franchise industry. Fourth, we'll also cover how you as an individual can qualify to become an independent franchise consultant. Fifth is also very important is monetization model, which means how you make money becoming independent franchise consultant. And lastly, which is sixth, which is the training and the support that you get. So these are 6 things that we would cover through the next 40 odd minutes, and both through the discussion we would have now, and also we have created a small presentation that will give you a little bit understanding on that. So I'll start, friends, first and foremost, I think, my colleague Sanjay has already given an overview of franchise India, but I'll extend on to that. When we look at India, as a ecosystem, it's a very big opportunity, right? And this is the reason, when we started 24 years back, we started our business or journey to help and take the spirit of entrepreneurship to the next level. There was always a very big need, I would say, in the market, and there was a latent need, which a country like India had. India is a very big, shopkeeper nation, wherein every home in the country has an aspiration of buying a business, owning a business at some point of, time in their life. And a lot of you are out here are also to do something on your own. I have a lot of people in my office, my teams, a lot of people I interview, even at an age like that, when it is their first ever job, when I ask them their future goals or their ultimate goal, they all want to be an entrepreneur, in their life. So with a need which is as big as this, and I would say an aspiration which is as big as this, today also in a country like India, if I compare with other brokerage institutions like real estate, stock broking, there are about million, brokers in these segments who are advising people on buying property, making stock investments. But even today, with a need which is as big as this, we still don't have a million advisors or consultants in the country who can advise people on buying a business, right? So we started our company, with this fundamental and purpose, and we call ourselves as an investor-centric and a franchise-focused company, wherein we work with the very big investor community in helping them, advising them on the opportunities, which can be as small as 10, 15 lakhs. It can go up to maybe a master franchisee or maybe a multi-unit franchisee of maybe any international brand or an Indian brand. And this, in fact, became, the purpose at Franchise India, where we, in fact, want to make every Indian self-reliant through entrepreneurship. And democratization of entrepreneurship, entrepreneur is something which has become a very big mission with everybody at Franchise India. So when I say democratization, it means that entrepreneurship should be accessible to all, right? So while you need to have your own fitment of who can actually become a great entrepreneur and what kind of businesses are right fit for him, but democratization of entrepreneurship is something that our teams are working throughout the country. Now, when we look at even smaller cities, and I don't know what all cities you come from, maybe you can write that in the Q&A box. So when we go back and see the opportunity that sits in smaller cities, they don't have a high paying job opportunity, and franchising comes as a very big rescue. Today, when I look at inquiries coming, we have nearly 1 lakh people who are inquiring every month. And imagine these are unique investors who are inquiring for buying a business. And maybe a 50% or a 60% of that chunk is coming from cities which are smaller in size. Now, when I say smaller cities, because the job opportunities are not very big. And if you look at today's startup ecosystem also, 49% of these companies, which are startup companies, they are originating from, tier 2 and 3 locations, which itself is a very big validation of the spirit of entrepreneurship, which sits in, locations, or I would say cities like this. So as a franchise consultant, we have been working in the industry for 24 years in these micro markets, where through our direct teams, our channel partners, like Sanjay mentioned, we are there in about 97 odd locations. Now, even with the fact that we are there in these many cities, given that fact, even in cities like Delhi and Bombay, where maybe our direct teams, the quantum of our teams, the size of our team, structure, our spread is very, very high, we are still not able to, I would say, service the demand which currently is coming in. And as a franchise consultant, we also feel, we carry a very big responsibility in helping a potential business buyer. This is not a decision which can be taken over a call. People like some warmth. They like to understand and be understood at the same time. So as a consultant ourselves, and maybe some of you who become our partners, we all carry very big responsibility in helping maybe a potential business buyer or a franchisee in making that right decision, an informed decision and responsible decision of buying a business. So, and it is also sometimes difficult to bring that accurate, absolute accuracy in terms of what is the right fitment, the perfect fitment. So at Franchise India, we have created a very sound methodology of how to choose the right business, which includes maybe the choice of brand, how to choose the right brand, financial expectations, commercial terms. And most importantly, we focus and take a very holistic approach on return on investment. so that the reduction, or I would say, a bigger risk anybody or fear anybody carries is, that risk of the investment they do in any business. So we also give a lot of emphasis on reduction of risk in investment, which is a mix of a lot of things like your initial capital planning, operational expenses planning, competition. And through this research-based approach, we, our IFC partners, are able to take a non-biased approach and never base anything based on what our personal preferences or recommendations are. And on the other side, when we look at the investor community today, 1 lakh people who come to our platform, unique investors every month, they are somebody who are looking at advice. So at Franchise India, while we work with a few thousand companies, 16,000 companies are listed on the website of Franchise India. We do nearly 20 small shows every month and about five bigger shows every month. And most of the cities, and many times the cities are also repeated. In spite of that fact, and we have been doing this for many, many years now, in spite of that fact, I've never seen a repeat customer coming, the same customer coming every month. So which means the demand is very, very big. Even if I do the same, a show in the same city every month, I get a new audience every time I, conduct these shows. So on the investor side, having a mentor, they feel is somebody who is a valuable, I would say partner, because he brings in a lot of insights on the industry. We bring in a lot of insights on the industry. We are able to, as an advisor, align the interest of the investor and also the brand. And most importantly, a potential business buyer, finds it very, very difficult and challenging to even narrow down, what brand is right for him and where do I get started with so much of information today, which is available. And that's what our platform has been doing in these many years. We have worked with the rather million of investors, but nearly 1 lakh investors, I would say we had the privilege and the honor of working directly with them. And when I say directly with them, they came to us and say, help me and give me guided solutions. So we put our expertise in helping them, giving that right solution, and followed our process of, giving them options based on the fitment on one side. And on the other, we have also worked with thousands of companies in helping them expand. So when I look at IFC partners as an extension, they would be an extension of Franchise India. We need certain qualities, which qualify our partner to become a Franchise India consultant, because it's a very responsible position, so to say. And a couple of things, friends, which I will also talk about is why Franchise India. Why this is a big opportunity, but why it should be a Franchise India? Why should I, as a consultant, not start this business by myself? Now, Franchise India is a start your own business specialist. Even today, if you search something and what Google Analytics say, if you look at Google, the most search word on Google today is, start your own business. This is something which a lot of people around the country are searching. They want to start their own business, and that is what our expertise has been in, many, many years. And when I say many years, we as a team, we carry 25 years of man experience of advising investors on buying business, an experienced firm, I would say, in the world. And there is nobody else. When I say in the world, there is nobody. You can even Google and find out any company in the world who's doing what Franchise India has been doing. And also, I feel what is more important is also trust, right? So when people come to Franchise India, the platform, they have a big trust in what we advise them. We do many shows. We have many companies who participate. Many of these companies are directly accessible also. There are a few hundred companies and few thousand maybe in a year who participate in our exhibitions. But in spite of the fact, people come to the Franchise India team, our booth, our table, and even ask them if that's an opportunity I should go ahead and invest, right? So these are some reasons, which make our position very, very strong and becomes maybe a big value addition for any investor to look at our services. And also, as a franchise consultant, when you come on board with us, there's a lot of value addition which you also bring in, right? One. Other side, what is that you get as IFC, and the support, initial support, includes a big aggregation of brands. Like Gaurav mentioned, about 700 plus companies. On an average, we launch one new opportunity every day. So there's a new age businesses, many new startups, D2C companies which are doing and becoming omni-channel today with, for example, Nykaa has been doing company-owned stores, the IPO company which did an IPO last year. They have been opening all across with their equity stores. Now they're also looking at rapid expansion, opening their franchise center. So all these companies which were either D2C companies now coming online, edtech companies, even companies like Unacademy, they're coming offline. So all these companies, present a very big opportunity. And to give you some stats, I was there are nearly 15,000 companies which are direct to consumer companies or are looking at omnichannel presence, looking at physical stores. Nearly 442, OEMs, which are electric vehicle companies, which are looking at now expansion. That presents a very big opportunity in franchising. And nearly 1,800, technology startups which has come up, and again looking at expansion to franchising. Now, these are some categories, and few of them which I'm talking about. But there are many other traditional industries, categories like F&B, retail, which traditionally has been, and maybe the manner they do the business now would have changed. So this is what we get as a company, and most important, I would say, for us, we ensure and we equip our partners with a lot of knowledge. Unlike many other businesses one can get in, this is one business which requires to be up in terms of your knowledge levels, which is many companies, many opportunities, different formats. And most importantly, it is advising somebody on buying a business, which could be maybe the first time ever in their life, or could be the last time ever they wanted to put their investment in a business. So, friends, without taking more time, and now I'll request my colleague Sanjay to kindly take over. There's a small presentation also that we have made, which we'll take you through, and we set a perspective on that. Please use the chat box, Q&A box to write as many questions as you wish to. And there's something which I missed, and maybe Sanjay, if you can take it up, maybe understanding, their backgrounds.
Sure. Thank you very much for coming in and joining us today. So friends, thank you very much for being there, and we will take you next half an hour. The presentation also will give you complete understanding about the whole scenario and what's the complete structure of independent franchise consultants and which locations we are also open. That also we will give you complete understanding on this. So in the meantime, if we'll request you if you can just share your name and your city, which city you are coming from, because earlier we have made our IFC partners in the cities, but now we have seen the franchising has grown up very fast, and we could see there is a lot of opportunities now, and we are looking forward for maybe second partner, third partner also in that city. Cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, so these are all metro cities wherein we have a huge opportunities, and Hyderabad, Bangalore, we have around 10 franchise consultants already there, but we still are looking forward for some tier 2, tier 3 cities also partners in different cities. So we keep on discussing on that, and you please use your Q&A box and send us your city name so that we'll also understand where you are coming from and what is your background. So we'll also put some understanding from your side is if you're coming from you want to change the career, so you can write C if you're professional, and write P if you are already a business owner. You can write B, and if you are already a consultant, management consultant, you can write MC. So MC stands, Arup, if you can just write in the chat box again what we are looking forward. So please give us your answers. In the meantime, I'll take you through the presentation, and then we will take your questions also, wherein we will also understand what is your background and how we are making a fitment between consulting business and your professional career. So Franchise India is offering you, please confirm, Arup, if my screen is visible.
Yeah, absolutely visible, good to go. Please, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. So friends, what we are offering you, we have called it as tablet. So tablet would mean technology. T stands for technology. We are giving you technology, and we'll create a CRM. We'll give you access to CRM, and all the database will come to your CRM. And we'll also give you a Franchise India domain email address. This email, which is Franchise India domain address, and that you will use for every communication here onwards after joining us. So A stands for access to our infrastructure, what we have already. So friends, we have offices across. In which city you are. If you're in Kolkata, we have an office there. If you're in Mumbai, we have office, Ahmedabad, Pune, Delhi. So what we are looking forward, you can use your office also for daily work, and you can have the complete rights to use it for full time also. And you can also invite your investors, your brands for the daily meetings also in our office. B stands for brands, as we were talking about that you joined. We have 750 brand lists today, which are actively engaged with us, with a contract with us, exclusive driven by Franchise India, and that we are handing over to you after you get the training done, which is in our corporate office. L stands for leads. So what we have a structure. So trust me, before COVID, we were actually charging for the leads. But we have also understood that during this COVID time, we have not asked you to even invest even a single penny on the lead generation. So your branding support, your lead generation support, your marketing support will be all done by Franchise India. Not even a single penny you have to invest for any kind of promotions. There's a 50 monthly leads which we are giving minimum, which is a guarantee, which we are giving in your CRM. But after that, you join us, you get the training done, we'll create your brand portfolio. So according to those brands also, we will give you specific location wise all the lead structure which we are generating. Plus there's a events what we are having. E stands for events. So we do around 30 events every month. So we are also giving you brands, we are also giving events. So what we are talking about is that if you are coming to the event in your city, or you want to travel other city also to represent any brand which you may be onboarded by you, or it may be onboarded by anybody else which is there in the system, and you can drive that brand. So you can take ownership out of your territory also to drive that brand. So we are giving you those events wherein we invite brands, we invite investors and get that meeting done. So after the event, all the database would be yours. Suppose if you are coming from a city, Raipur, so we are organizing an event in Raipur, all the expenses on Franchise India. We will have a 5-star venue, which is a good hotel in Raipur. We'll also do marketing. We'll also invite investors, and the brand invitation also we do. So you will be hosting that event in your city, and all the database, all the business which will be coming out of that show will go to your kitty. Likewise, if you are already driving any brand, you can also take a responsibility to drive it in other cities also. So we do not have any barrier. You can go into your city, you can go to other cities also, wherein brand is also inviting you to be there, so that you are completely taking the ownership for that brand to drive in other cities. So the investors will come and meet you. You are already getting the complete training from our side about that brand. So brand portfolio, which you will be given to, so you'll be given complete training also. So our training is ongoing. That's our backbone. So training, once you are knowing that this brand is all about, you decided to drive that brand. It can be a category wise also, which you can select. We initially will also support you in terms of the brand selection, which is fitting, sorry, which is as per your profile, which is as per your market, and which is as per the rollout of the brand as well. So training is first time. There's a 3 days training which is happening in our corporate office. That will be after joining. Once you are on board, there will be a first time training which is there in our corporate office for 3 days. Wherein especially 1 day is kept by our chairman to give you a specialized training on all the products, all the information about the industry, how big is this industry, about what he is thinking about this industry, how big is this, what is his journey till now. So it will be completely taken care in that training program. Also, our chairman have written some books on franchising also, which will be also given to you to understand what franchising is all about. I'm sorry. So tablet would mean technology, which is we are talking about giving you you will be getting access to our CRM. So your email ID would be given. It's in the domain of Franchise India. A stands for access to our infrastructure. Infrastructure, what Franchise India have got created till now. We have offices in different cities. So you will be getting access. So you don't have to pay anything. If you are initially do not have your office, because it's an independent franchise consultant. So during COVID time also, everybody was working from home. And now we have a lot of IFC partners who is 1 year old, 1.5 year old, or 2 year old. They have also got their small office where from they are operating. And if there is any other new IFC partner coming in that city, they are also getting that support to use that office for daily meetings. And our senior partners, because we are a very transparent company, our senior IFC partners are also helping other junior partners who have just joined in the initial days. And we are also traveling to all cities across to help you to build your structure, to build your investor database, and also a relationship building with the brands which we are representing. This brand list which we are talking about, as I said, we have 750 brands, but on our website, which is our official website, .com. We have around 16,000 brands which are registered on that. So these are who are coming for the marketing, because we do other companies who have done a lot of exhibitions till now, and these exhibitions are open for all brands which are coming only to exhibit and taking the leads directly. That's also possible. But we have also 750 brands who have given us mandate to drive franchise business for them, and we build their network as per their rollout. It can be regional wise, it can be a national level also, which we drive. So E stands for events. As I was talking about events, events are in multiple cities every month. It's a physical event. During COVID time, we have done all the events digitally. And those digital events also were very, very successful. One of its kind was Bharat Franchise Show, which was happening in the evening 7 o'clock, wherein we did first round was 100 cities, 100 shows, and 100 days. And we have taken these brands to 100 cities. No other media, no other company can take any brand to 100 cities for meeting the local investors. So that's what the power of Franchise India is, because we have database, which is from investor side also, and that's what brands at any level, which is at startup, they need us more, but at the corporate level, which is Reliance, Tata, Bata, and if you talk about Dabur, they also work with us. Even Tata, Chroma also we driven by us. Adani's gas stations also driven by us. So Reliance, Jio BP petrol pump also have got a mandate with us to drive their franchise network. So that is what the power of Franchise India platform is, because it's the only trusted platform for investors one side, and of course for the brands also other side. So what is my proposed structure of IFC network? So proposed structure would mean, what is the journey? If you start as an IFC basic, because now we have a lot of partners who have joined, so they are all unique. Someone has got more time to invest, so they want to grow more. So then there's a ladder which will take you to next step immediate, and then next step, and then next step. If you want to join at IFC Master, that's not possible. If you want to join at IFC Pro, that's not possible. There is no fee structure attached to Master, Pro, or Basic. It is the ladder which starts from IFC Basic. Every time, whenever we have a new batch coming to the training, so they have to join us as IFC Basic. So how it is going to change to the next level, to next level, and next level, and what Elite Pro Master will give you an opportunity in terms of payout structure, in terms of the earning potential, we'll take you through in the next slide. So to get the more understanding on this slide, I would also invite my colleague Arup to discuss this in length, so that this is and next slide. These two are very, very important slides, which we really wanted to put little more focus and little more time to make you understand what is the growth ladder for you. Over to you, Arup.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and welcome once again, everyone. As we have mentioned that we have a presence in across 97 locations in the country today. So it is growing by leaps and bounds. So I remember when we have launched this model, so it was at, at a level where we had 10 people, and currently it has scaled up to around 100 plus 130 IFC partners. Now, as if I talk about the total experience they carry, it comes to more than 1,000 years. Now, on an average, it becomes 18 or 20 years of experience. So as Sanjay has rightly said, that if somebody wants to become IFC master, it is not possible. But yes, you have to come into the same route, which starts from a bottom, which is called IFC. So ascending order, it starts from IFC. The next level of growth will give you IFC Elite. The next is IFC Pro, and finally IFC Masters. Now, how it goes? Okay, these are the career pathways is there. So how it goes from IFC to IFC Elite. Once you deliver a gross business volume or a revenue to Franchise India, which is 15 lakhs. That is 15 lakhs can be done in 30 days, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, within 1 year. Then you get upgraded to next level, which is called IFC Elite. Similarly, within a time frame of 1 year window, once you do 50 lakhs gross revenue, you becomes IFC Pro. And on a delivery of 1 crore in a 1 year timeline, you becomes IFC Master in the top level. So that is how it progressively grows, in terms of the business volume once you gain. Now, how it is going to change? how it is going to change in terms of my monetary benefits, which I'm going to show it in the next slides. If you can put the next slide, please. So how it is going to change and how I'm going to be benefited. Now, this is the payout structure where I request everyone, ladies and gentlemen, if you can put your concentration for next 3 to 4 minutes, that will give you a clear-cut idea how your payout structure is going to increase and how the earning potential is so phenomenal and mind-boggling. Okay, so this IFC structure is there, IFC Elite, Pro, and Master is there. So 4 bands are there or 4 tier is there. Whoever joins at an IFC level. Now, as we said, we have discussed in last 40 odd minutes that we are basically the service-oriented organizations. We are a consulting firm and consulting to 2 communities. So at one side we have the brands, and on the other side we have the investors. So brands, we serve them to grow in terms of scalability, in terms of distributions, right? So we help them to grow in terms of the franchising. So we onboard them, serve them, and we sell the brands to the people who are actually looking for a business opportunity. So that's a platform which we offer to the investors. So basically, we are an interface between the brand and the investors. So that means we are a connector between the demand and the supply. So if I talk about the demand is from the investor side, and if I talk about the supply, we have the brand side. So we have the inventories, as we were talking about, around close to 15,000, 16,000 brands are already there under our portfolio. So if you visit our official website, you will see, right? So during this transaction, we charge from both the parties, because as a consulting firm or as a consultant, the biggest product you have in your hand is the time. That means you are selling your time. If I goes to a doctor to get medicated to check me, so what he is selling? He's selling his expertise, he's selling his skills, and also the time. That's why he's charging. If I go to the advocate, he's also selling his time and also his spatial skills in ensuring that yes, he's going to help me to win the case. So similarly, if somebody is coming to the consultant who is a business consultant or a franchise consultant, he or she is also actually selling his or her time. So thereby, the time is equal to value, and which is calibrated into money. Now, in entire dynamics, we charge from both the parties. Now, how it works? So similarly, we have the products. We have a couple of products. So wherever you see if you can move the cursor, please. So if wherever you see the product where it starts with I, that means it is from the investor side. So we have 2 products from the investor side, which is IA and IS. Wherever you see it's B, that means it is a brand. So we have 2 products from the brand side, which is BS and BD. I'm going to give you a small example that will help you to understand this entire payout matrix or the grid, how it works out. Now, for example, I am an investor. I have been, I was exploring the campaign which is going on in Google AdWords, which has been run by Franchise India. I was exploring some business opportunity. Now, after that, I have been made qualified. As Gaurav sir was saying, that you will be given a 50 leads in a month. That's a guaranteed from the company side. So that qualified leads. So we qualify those investors or those people who are exploring the business opportunity on a certain parameters, and then we qualify and verify and assign it to the investor, to the consultant who are spread across the country. Now, you as a consultant, what is your job? It is not a cold call. So you get the fair idea during the time of that quality check process. We capture some amount of information about the investors. So about Arup Sarkar, you are going to get some information. What is his investment appetite? What is his business acumen? What kind of business he's looking? The industry inclinations, etc., etc. So you get a fair amount of idea that this is the kind of profile Arup Sarkar is carrying. So accordingly, you can propose the solutions, right? But still, once the leads gets assigned to you to your CRM ID, that the lead management system, then you do the profiling check. So you do the in-depth analysis about my profile to understand in depth what is my requirement. And then you do the need analysis. Now, during this process, you came to know that my investment appetite comes to around, say, 15 lakhs. So I'm interested to invest 15 lakhs on a business or opportunity. That's my budget. So in these 15 lakhs, which other business can come? It can be like, say, for example, it's a franchises of pharmacy, which comes at an opportunity of 12 to 13 lakhs. A salon also can come within 15 lakhs budget. A pocket cafe restaurants within, say, 13, 14 odd lakhs. Also some laundry business, which comes around, say, 14, 15 lakhs, etc., etc. Now, you as a consultant, what you are going to do? You are, once you did the need analysis, so you are actually asking me to register first. Why? Because I am a non-registered member. Okay, non-registered member as of now. So I was exploring to ensure that you service me before that you register me. So what we do, we charge up to 50 lakhs investment opportunity. We charge 80,000 rupees. Okay. So that's we charge. Now in that 80,000, we don't charge 80,000 at upfront. We charge that 80,000 in two sets. First, we charge 30,000 rupees, which you as a consultant ask me to register first in the platform of Franchise India to avail all those services which you are going to offer me. So I pay 30,000 rupees, which is called investor registration fees. In our terminology, we call it as investor acquisition. That means you are acquiring that customer or an investor. So in our terminology, we call it that investor advantage. That is my first product, which is designated as IA in short. So once I pay 30,000 rupees, then my profile will be created. You are going to create my portfolio. You are going to offer me 3-4 industry options. You are going to give me all kind of relevant information, dossiers, deck, product informations, brand information, everything. Now, let's take an example that I have finalized that I'm going to go for a franchisee of pharmacy, right? Now, you will dig out which are the brands that are associated with Franchise India. The brands like Apollo Pharmacy, brands like Pharmacy, brands like Sanjeevani, Frank Ross, etc., is there. Now, I have finalized that I'm going to open a franchisee of Apollo Pharmacy. Now, these Apollo Pharmacies को open करने के लिए मेरे को 12-13 लाख का opportunity है, 12-13 लाख investment है. Now, in these 12 lakhs, what are the cost components? The cost components, number one is the franchise fees. Number two is the cost of the inventories, the stocks, जो दवाई का रखना है मेरे को. Third is the space, the retail जो मैं showroom रखूंगा, that's the shop का rental. For like say manpower, etc., etc. Now let's say out of that 12 lakhs, franchise fees is 5 lakhs. Now you as a consultant, once you have helped me to finalize the industry, finalize the brand, Apollo Pharmacy, now you will plug me with the brand. That means you are going to connect me with the brand. And in that case, what we call, it's a tri-party meeting or a tri-party call, you are going to do it. So tri-party call or a tri-party meeting happen between brands, investors, and Franchise India. So once you join, once you come on board, you become Franchise India. And of course, from the corporate office, the gentlemen like Mr. Sanjay team, we are all there to support you in doing that joint calls. Right. Now the joint call has happened. The joint call happened. Now I finalized that, yes, I am going to take the brand of Apollo Pharmacy. So the agreement has been signed. I need to also pay that 5 lakhs rupees as the franchise fees to the brand called Apollo Pharmacy here in this case. So I'm going to pay that 5 lakhs rupees check through Franchise India because Franchise India is the mediator. He's helping me to do this transaction. So I pay that 5 lakhs rupees to the brand. Now please know, each and every organization who are there on our platform, we have a MOU or a memorandum of agreement prior to that. That means whatever the franchise fees the brand is going to charge from the investors, okay, through us, the deal has been done through us. Franchise India will have a share of 30 to 40%, even 50% of that franchise fees as our servicing fee. So in this case, if it is 40% mentioned in an R agreement with say Apollo Pharmacy, so Franchise India will get 40% of 5 lakhs rupees, which is 2 lakhs rupees from the brand. That is my second product called BS. BS means brand success fee because I'm selling one product, one unit of franchisee of that brand. So I'm going to get that services fee from the brand. So 2 lakhs I'm going to get. Now, finally, that investor is also going to pay me the balance amount of 50,000, which is out of 80,000. He has already paid me upfront of 30,000 as a registration fees. That 50,000 amount is called IS, called investor servicing fee. Because as a consultant, you have given me the services, you have helped me to shortlist the industry, the brands that connect with the brand, meeting has been done, and finally you have helped me to do the deal. So that 50,000 you are going to pay. That means what is the total revenue to Franchise India? So revenue number one is IA, which is 30,000 rupees. From the investor side, revenue number two is BS, that is brand success fee or service fee from the brand side, which is 2 lakhs rupees. And finally, revenue number three is 50,000 rupees from the investor side again, which is IS investor servicing fee. So sum total is 2,80,000. Now your share will be 40% of this 2,80,000, which comes to 1,12,000. Right. Now please note these IA and IS, that's from the investor side, we have a business investment capping ke upar hum log lete hain. Up to 50 lakhs I've given, say we charge 80,000. Similarly, 50 lakhs to 1 crore, we charge 1,40,000. 1 crore to say 3 crores, it is 4 lakhs rupees, so on and so forth. Similarly, this brand success fee or the services fee also depends from brand to brand and also on a ticket size. Now, for example, on a lower ticket size of say 10 to 12 lakhs investment opportunity, we get as low as 1.5 to 2 lakhs rupees from the brand side. But on selling, say, say Reliance Jio petrol pump or maybe Tata Chroma, which comes at an opportunity size of 6.5 crores, we get around close to 18-20 lakhs or even more. A business opportunity like PC Jewelers, where the total opportunity size comes to 10 crores, we get around as high as say 30 lakhs. So you can also calculate how much 40% you are actually going to get. 40% आप कितना इसमें आप कर रहे हो. Okay, so the higher ticket size you sell, the higher is your earning potential, right? So this is how the transactional happens. This is totally transactional because we are doing the business. We are selling the businesses of a brand to the investors. Now, what is my last product? My last product is called BD, which is called brand development or business development. As of now, ये जो 15,000, 16,000 brands are onboarded. From where we are getting? For example, you are from a place called say Nasi. Well, let me take an example. You are from a place called Nasi. Sitting at a corporate office here at Delhi, I am not aware that which brand is actually looking for an expansion there. Which brand or industry is interested to grow? Okay, maybe Pan Nasi, maybe Pan Mumbai, or maybe Pan Maharashtra or Pan India rollout plan, which I am not aware. But a gentleman, if you are there, localite, you have your own credibility, you know the market very well, you can refer the brand. After having a good, developing a good PR with that owner of that owner or the proprietor of that organization, you can say that yes, I am there. I can help you to grow in terms of your distribution, in terms of your scalability. So what do? You just refer to us. You just refer to us that brand. We are going to work on that brand in terms of making it franchise ready, right? Because we are also in partnership with an organization called FranCorp. They are the world's #1 franchise consulting company. It's a USA Chicago-based company. They are a 50 years old company. They are specialized in making the brand ready as a franchise one. In designing the entire analytics, market intelligence, valuations, their legal, their operations, how the SOPs will be, and also of course their franchise fees, taking them to the market for a next level of growth, etc., etc. So during these onboarding process, we charge one fees from the brand. It can be including their marketing, recruitment, and entire deck unka banana. So it can be as low as 8-10 lakhs rupees and can go up to 25-30 lakhs rupees depending upon the scope of work which we need to render to them. Unko kya dena services. For example, आपने एक brand refer किया, it can be from Nashik or it can be from any other parts of the country, right? So आपने refer किया, we have taken 10 lakhs rupees. You as a consultant will get flat 20% on that. So which is 2 lakhs rupees. Now similar again, now this brand has been referred by you and it is quite obvious that you are going to drive in your own geography. So again, it will come into the structure of say IA, ISBS because the leads will be given to that. We will generate the leads for that brand, expansions ke liye, and then you will be doing the sale, doing the deal for that. So how it's that in terms of the leads is concerned? Of course, yes, again, as per the organization norms and the agreement, 50 leads will be given to you per month. That's for sure. Okay, you are also eligible to get one CRM ID or the official email ID, which talks about your official identification that yes, you are the partner, you are the business partner of Franchise India. So any sort of communication which you are going to do it to your investor, to your customers, it will be through official email ID. Now, how it takes, as I showed you in the last slide, that from IFC to IFC Elite, it depends upon my speed, my passion, my fast track, how fast I'm going to do. But yes, you have a 1-year window. Within that 1-year window, once you deliver 15 lakhs benchmark, that 15 lakhs gross revenue to Franchise India. Now, as I gave you an example of Arup Sarkar, who is looking for a business, and Pharmacy ka, so 2,80,000 Franchise India ko revenue aaya tha. That is one. And also you have referred one brand in that month. So we have taken 10 lakhs rupees, for example. So 10 plus 12 lakhs, 2,80,000 becomes 12,80,000. That's how we calibrate. So from IFC to IFC Elite, once you do the benchmark of 15 lakhs, you get upgraded to IFC Elite and your payout structure will increase from 40% to 50% on those 3 products, right? Similarly, on a delivery of 50 lakhs, within the same timeline of 1 year, you get upgraded to next level, which is called IFC Pro, and your payout structure becomes 60%. And on a highest level of IFC Master, which is 1 crore delivery, you become a 70% shareholder with Franchise India, right? That means on a revenue earning of 100 rupees at IFC level, you are going to get 40 rupees. We will return 60 rupees. But at IFC Master, you are going to get 70 rupees and we will return 30 rupees. But on my product called BD, which is brand development or business development, you get flat 20% on the onboarding fees or engagement fees, which we charge from there. Right. Similarly, your leads also goes up. As you grow up in the system, the number of lead flow will also increase. These 50 leads will be on a daily basis flow, which is in the tune of say 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, so that you can connect with them within say 24 hours or 48 hours maximum, because these are hot leads. Connect with them, understand their requirements, and then build a funnel and the pipeline so that you can do the deal subsequently, right? So as you grow in the system also, you would like to have more and more helping hands. You would like to involve your maybe spouse, your brother, sister, or some other family members, or even you can build your team by recruiting maybe executives or maybe telecallers. In that case, we are going to help them technologically by giving them additional email ID and also the CRM ID. Right. So this is the payout structure which is there from Franchise India. Over and above what is there. Yes, a lot of other things are there. Like in January, February, March, we talk about the last quarter, that Q4 of any business is a festival of business. So similarly, so it's a franchise festival is going on. So franchising festival of business is going on because it contributes around close to 45 to 50% of the overall pie to the business in the entire year. So in this case also, the brands like Bata, brands like Chailija from Hyderabad, brands like Akai, brands like Pharmacy, they have came out with the cash incentives. So they are offering the cash incentives directly to the IFC partners. So they know this channel is it has become an omni-channel, it has become a proprietary now, and a lot of people are there onboarded with us. They can get penetrated to the market, right? That's why they are offering the cash incentives. The incentives is as low as 1 lakh rupees. Suppose, for example, you are selling one Bata franchisee, which is a 35-40 lakhs opportunity. You are there at say IFC or Elite or Pro or Master, so you are going to get your payout structure according to 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, right? But at the same time, also you are eligible to get say 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakhs rupees as a cash incentives. So a lot of other payout are there apart from payout structure and these cash incentives. Over and above, rewards and recognition are there. Every quarter there is a foreign trips are there on achievement of certain benchmark. You can, a lot of action are there on rewards and recognitions. So net, if I talk about, it's a huge opportunity in terms of earning, in terms of, getting rewards and recognition. Usse bada kya hai? I am getting the knowledge, because this business is called business of businesses. So you get a knowledge of multiple industries. As Gaurav sir was talking about somebody called financial consultant who is a specialist in financial portfolio products. That means you are only expertise in that. Today, once you come on board, or a real estate consultant, he is expertise in real estate. But once you come on board as an IFC partner, your horizon becomes wide. Your horizon becomes wide to get more and more knowledge about different industries. Today, we cater to almost close to 300 industries in terms of franchising. So you get to know about different industries, about different business models, about different concepts, brands, and all. And of course, you are also at the end of the day doing a noble cause to the society. Why? Suppose if Arup Sarkar is coming to seek your help, to seek your support, seek your advice and consulting in terms of opening a business, that means you are going to give me a right kind of direction and guidance. So other way, if I talk about, you are doing the noble cause to the society. So this is how it's there. Now, how it takes you to come on board. Of course, yes, after this webinar, live webinar, we are going to connect with you individually. Entire team members will speak to you, because I can understand within 1 hour, it's not possible to understand that the depth of the payout structure. You may have a lot of questions. We have also a lot of other all questions pertaining to your profile. We'll figure it out how we can come and bridge this one, meeting up whether your profile fits into the bracket or not, and then we will take them on board. There is a process in terms of selection. After this webinar, we'll have a one-on-one call with you all, and then we'll take it forward. So since this is a business model, this business model comes with a cost also, because every business model in this universe has an investment. So what it takes, once you get finalized after shortlisting, of course, from the decks of the CEO and chairman, there will be finalization. Okay, then we will take them on board. So for that, what is the process is that there is a registration process. For that, you need to pay only one fees, which is 4,50,000 plus GST at the rate of 18%, which is a one-time license fee. That means you get a license to represent Franchise India across the country. All those brands you can access, you get the access key. So these the fees is valid for 6 years, 3 + 3. Okay, with no renewal fees, no investment on infrastructure, no investment on marketing, no investment on technology, no investments on training. Everything is from the company side. As Sanjay ji also said, that how the process is, once you get onboarded, then you will be immediately invited for a training, which is an induction training. So this is a certified training. Like on 4th, 5th, 6th, day after tomorrow, a group of around 15 people are coming from different locations of the country. Some are coming from Pune, some are from Kanpur, from UP, other parts, Mumbai, down in south like Bangalore, or even in Chandigarh and all those places. They will be here for a 3 days induction training. This training talks about the entire business intelligence about franchising. Starting from our curriculum, one day the workshop by Mr. Gaurav Maria, second day product training, third day leadership training, that gives you a certified. At the end of these 3 days, you get a certification that yes, now you are certified, authorized, independent franchise consultant of Franchise India to represent Franchise India. And on a daily basis, there will be a product training, brand training, refresher training, which will be happening through virtual medium. So this is how, from my side, entire package of the offerings in terms of the value propositions backed by support elements, which we talk about tablet, and of course the revenue sharing models. So I'm sure you must be having a lot of questions, so which we can do once we connect or one-on-one to give you a proper in-depth understanding through video calls, through a Zoom call or a Google Meet call, and then we will take it forward, or maybe a face-to-face. If you are from locality, I can see some people are there from Ghaziabad, Noida. So sir, I can invite you. We can you can come down to our place, corporate office here in Delhi. I can see some people are from Bangalore, Hyderabad. We have a big event coming up on 4th and 5th at Hyderabad and Bangalore. You can connect us. You are invited to that the franchise show happening in 5-star property like Novotel, Taj Vivanta, and you can have a face-to-face meeting with us. Me, my CEO, and everybody will be there. So we can take it forward. Our colleagues like Raja is there from South. Kolkata is also there, so you can get in touch with us to take it forward. So from my side, thank you so much. Now we respect your time that you have given up 1 hour, more than 1 hour, 3 minutes. It's a 1 hour live webinar. We have crossed 3 minutes. I am sure it's a good takeaway for you all. We could able to give you or disseminate a lot of good informations. Thank you so much for patiently looking us. We will definitely connect with you, each one of you all. Thank you from my side.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, all who have joined us today. So we look forward for more discussions now, and in fact, more physical meetings. We are also traveling all the cities across. Wherever you are, we are coming, and we will be definitely meeting. We will see who is passionate, who have understood the concept, and rest all the things we will be discussing one-on-one. So thank you very much. Be safe and be happy. Thank you.